Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farm Expert 2017. This is Playway's Farming Simulator. And we are heading out to the field here. We got a couple fields that need to be harvested. All the fields actually here should be ready to be harvested. And it's been a little bit of time here since I've played this game. There's been a couple more updates as well, supposedly some more fixes. Actually, I was kind of reading the list there. Actually, quite a long list of fixes. So, anyway, I want to go to options here. What do we have on this field? We have canola, and guess what? Canola. Okay, so I got all fields planted the same. That kind of, makes sense, I guess. We're going to start harvesting here. Better, it's actually noisier in the combine than it is outside the combine. And one of these times, too, I actually want to try and see what a hired worker does on harvesting. Just not entirely sure I want to try it from previous versions of Farm Expert here. Typically, when you had a hired worker harvest, you didn't get near as much yield out of it, so... Plus, in my opinion, at least the harvesting is one of my favorite parts to any of the farming simulator games. You know, whether it's Farm Expert here, Farming Simulator by Giants, or maybe to a lesser extent, Professional Farmer. Okay, much lesser extent, probably. Now, if there's anybody out there that's looking to try a farming simulator game, and if you never tried one before, I would suggest going with Farming Simulator by Giants first. Try that one. This would definitely be a close second, though. Farm Expert here 2017. As far as, like the Professional Farmer, I would say folks just run away from that one. That's an absolute disaster from the time I played it. So they may have fixed it since then. I don't know, but yeah, at least when I played it, folks, that game was just a utter disaster. Yeah, they shouldn't even basically allowed that game to be released, in my opinion. And yeah, hopefully after we're done harvesting here, we'll be able to afford some more equipment. Probably won't be updating the combine right away yet. The combine, we got a fairly nice combine. So we'll probably actually be looking more at probably cultivator, seeder, something along those lines. And then also definitely want to get into the animals in this game here as well. And I still say this game should have come with a GPS mod, or somebody needs to make a GPS mod for this game. This game, by the way, is supposed to support mods. I don't know if there are any mods out there for this game or not. But supposedly Farm Expert 2017 here is supposed to support modding. Like I said, I haven't gone looking, so I don't know if there are mods for it or not. Okay, looks like we have this field over half done here already. And we should probably plant something different this time around as well. I think we planted mostly canola there last time. So we should probably plant something different here as far as the crops go. Oh, that was just a little bit too fast. With a speed of 3 there. You need to make sure you harvest on cruise control number 2, not 3. One thing I'm just noticing here, I'm looking out across the water. It looks like they've definitely changed the water there a little bit. I think that was something I did read in the notes there for the update. They did adjust the water. I think they said the water reflections or something like that. So looks like the water's a little different. I don't remember it quite looking like that before. And we shouldn't actually be too far away here from purchasing the animal farm. Actually, probably the first trailer we take in here of Canola should actually probably get us the animal farm. I think it was 120,000 if I recall correctly. Like I was saying, it's been a couple weeks here since I played the game. Obviously, Farming Simulator 17 has come out, and since then I've been playing that more than I have this game. In fact, I think this is actually the first time I've actually played this game since Farming Simulator 17 has come out. Okay, there we go. Last pass here, and it looks like we're going to probably be, what, like 75% full here? That's actually not too bad from this field. And this time around, I did go ahead and put all the herbicides and pesticides and whatnot on the fields. Oop, missing a little bit there. So hopefully we are getting our max yield here if we check the map, which I got to remember is the M key on this game instead of escape. Yes, everything is 100% protected here at the moment. Good. So we should be getting a maximum yield, hopefully. Definitely something you want to do here in this game, folks. Make sure you put all your sprays and herbicides and pesticides and insecticides down. You definitely lose yield very quickly if you do not. Okay, 73%. That's not too bad off this field. And we'll head over to our next field. These are kind of like the two smaller fields over here. And then the field sizes just kind of go up from there. So, yes, we have three larger fields and 2 smaller fields here. Still seems like they need to adjust the way the vehicles shake in this game. Still doesn't seem quite realistic to me. At least to the extent that, like what just happened there, folks. That doesn't quite seem realistic there. It does seem like they need to fix that. I mean, if the header bounced up and down like that in real life, you would probably break something. Oh, the light's on. 85%. One thing you definitely need to watch for in this game if you played Farming Simulator and you come play Farm Expert here, when the combine fills up, folks, it keeps on harvesting. So you do need to make sure you stop. The combine just won't auto-stop for you. It will just keep on harvesting and you will lose your crops. So that's definitely no fun. Definitely don't want to lose all your crop that you put all that hard work into. Yes, we'll have to go grab a trailer here in a moment. And this time around we have a larger tractor to pull it with, so that will be nice. I know the first tractor we had there, that was definitely a little underpowered, it seemed like. Technically, it seemed like it had the horsepower for it. It just didn't do so well pulling the trailer for some reason. I don't know why that was, but Okay, we'll just turn the combine off here. We'll put the pipe out, or as they call it, the slider. Definitely seems like a little bit of an interpretation, translation problem there. I don't know why they would call this a slider. I've never heard this called a slider before. I don't know. Maybe somebody can comment on that. Maybe somewhere they call that a slider. I don't know, but I have never heard it called that before. Okay, where's our... There we go. Our Galadon X16, which, like I said, looks like a Massey Ferguson, if you ask me. Also looks like that Galadorn tractor needs a bath. Wow. Some cheapskate doesn't want to buy a washing station, though. What does that washing station cost? Let's see, buildings, washing station. Yeah, $25,000 just so I can wash my bloody tractors, folks. Just ridiculous. I mean, maybe $5,000. Come on now, you can pick up yourself a nice cheap power washer for next to nothing, and wash your tractors that way. Who wants to spend $25,000 to do it? Oh, you can see a nice poof of black smoke there, or gray, I guess it would be. Gray smoke there as the tractor got into the field. Got to start working. Okay, and we'll start discharging here. That is something as well, folks. For those of you who come from Farming Simulator, and if you play this game, make sure your pipe's over the trailer. Otherwise, you will lose your crops there as well. So just something to keep in mind. This game is not quite as forgiving as Farming Simulator is. You know, if your pipe isn't over the trailer, it won't unload. Although with Farming Simulator 17 now, you can actually unload on the ground. But even there, you don't actually technically lose your crop. It just unloads it on the ground, and you're going to have to figure out a way to pick it up. On the other hand, with this game, you lost it. So, yes, make sure you're careful and get the pipe over, or the slider in this case, I guess. Get the slider over the trailer. Like I said, folks, I'm guessing that must be a translation error in there somewhere. I mean, pipe, unload auger. Even, yeah, it says hide discharge pipe. I've never heard it called a discharge pipe either, but that at least makes a little more sense than slide. Okay, shouldn't take us too long to finish harvesting this field either. One thing we'll probably have to work on next time we do this, like I said, I do want to get some larger cultivators, and I don't know about the plow yet or not. We might hire out the plowing for some of this, but at least a larger cultivator. And when we cultivate, at least from the comments I've gotten, someone was saying if we cultivate probably not quite the opposite direction, but at an angle towards the plow, that might help smooth out our fields here a little bit. Maybe get a little bit smoother combine ride that way. Okay, one last narrow little strip here in this field will be wrapped up. Double check the fill level here. This is probably about a good time to empty here again as well. The trailer there, unfortunately, does not hold 2 combines worth of... Oh, that was a good bump there. 2 combines worth of crop. So we got to make sure we don't overfill the trailer. Apparently there must be a plow mark in there we keep falling into. I'm assuming that's what that is anyway. Oh yeah, I can actually see it there. It's kind of hidden, but I just seen it there a moment ago. Oh yeah, you can see it from this view. You can see that plow line running down the field. That's what I was talking about there. If you plow at an angle to the direction you plowed at, we should be able to get a much smoother field, hopefully. Okay, make sure we're over it. Problem is the fill level on here. It looks like the trailer's full already, and it's not. It'd definitely be nice if they would fix the fill level. Because you can't actually tell if it's actually filling up anymore or not. And I had that the last time I harvested. I lost probably a load, like a load and a half of grain from the combine here. I went to put more in the cart, or in the trailer there. It's like I could not tell if it was actually filling or not. Apparently I must not have had this slide in the right spot. At least I'm assuming that's probably what the issue was. Okay. And I think we'll wrap up the episode here by selling this load of canola and just see how we do off this here. 90% full. Okay, so that definitely means it should have gotten that last load of canola in there. We have, what, 16,000? Yes, perfect. And we want to do the purchase of grain. Okay. And we don't have a silo for this, by the way, so we are going to have to straight up sell it. From what I've been told, if you try to dump this in the silo, it will take it. But since it doesn't have a place to store it, again, it will just destroy it. So, like I was saying, this game is a little bit more unforgiving than what Farming Simulator is. Just something to keep in mind. Not that I'm complaining about it, I'm just saying it's a little less unforgiving. Let's see, can we get it up to CVT2? Don't remember how fast this tractor goes again, but from the looks of it, I'm going to say not. Still handles the trailer quite a bit better than our smaller tractor did, though, which is good. Wait a minute, double check. No, I need to go the opposite way. I was just thinking, it's like, wait a minute, this doesn't quite look right. I don't know why, but it seems like this turn right here always gets me. Okay, and we'll see how much we get from this load here. We currently have 104,000. I know the last time we did canola, we were doing pretty good per load. I don't remember how much we were getting again, but canola definitely sells for a pretty good price. Money earned are calculated and added while pouring. Well, excellent. Let's unhitch the trailer. Again, seems like a translation error, not to mention a camera is kind of annoying there. Oh, yes, look at that lovely money go up there. What was that, 34,000 or so? We went from 104 to 138. So, yes, a nice yield there, I would say, of $34,000, give or take a little bit. I didn't look at the last dollars there, so approximately $34,000. And this wasn't quite a full load either, 90%, so we fill it up a little more, which, like I was saying, you want to be careful about doing. Definitely don't want to lose your crop. Definitely don't make any money that way. So anyway, folks, with that, I think we'll wrap up the video here. We'll see once I might do some more harvesting here off screen. Like I was saying, too, I do want to give the hired workers a try just to see once what, or how they work, see once how much they lose, I guess you could say. There are two options for hired workers here. Oh, I guess I need to be by the home area, don't I? But the one option gives you the option to just hire a worker to harvest the field. And then the other one option, I believe, was unload yourself. So you hire a worker for the combine, but then you got to unload the combine from my understanding. And if I pick an option, I'm probably going to go with that one. I'll do the unloading, so hopefully we don't lose any crop that way. Because I remember back in previous versions, like I said, of this game, hired workers, it did not seem like they got near as much crop out of the field as I do when I do the harvesting. So, anyway, folks, like I said, we'll wrap it up here. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.